Welcome back, everybody, to the Westlake Hornets Teambuilder Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. As today, the Hornets return home for some in-conference action against fair rivals, the Utah Utes. Westlake is coming off a nice win last week against USC. It was a fairly close game, but the Hornets played well. 5 all-purpose touchdowns from sophomore running back Isaiah Sparks, along with 5 sacks from Delvin Hines. It was also the most efficient game of quarterback Stephen Westwood's career. Westwood did not go for as many big plays downfield. He went for a lot more short and intermediate passes. Because of that, he missed a lot less throws. Also, he did not take any big hits while running the football, and he just looks like an NFL pro out there. Westlake has fallen in the rankings, though. They went from number 1 to number 2. The Michigan Wolverines leapfrogged them, so they are number 1. I don't really know what Westlake did to fall, but okay. Their opponent is the 2-3 Utah Utes, who are just average. They have an okay offense, an okay defense, and that's that. Welcome to the Hornets Nest here in Burmester, Utah, as the 2-3 Utah Utes set to take on the 5-0, number 2 ranked Westlake Hornets. You can't forget these two teams are rivals. The rivalry is known as the Great Salt Lake Clash. Last season when these two teams played, Westlake dominated. The offense was unstoppable. The defense was forcing turnovers left and right. So Utah has to prove it today that they aren't the same team that played Westlake last year, as on the first play from scrimmage, it's Big Tuna. Richard Rivers Jr. getting to the quarterback. The right guard just decided not to touch him, and Big Tuna was able to get through the A-gap pretty easily to make the sack. 3rd and 14, deep ball for Pat Jackson, the running back. And the pass is broken up by sophomore cornerback Paul King, and Westlake will get it back. Here is Stephen Westwood coming off a phenomenal game last week. He's going to hand it off for Irving Porter. Porter struggled a week ago against USC as he opens up the game with a very nice run. Porter only had 40 yards on 15 carries last week. Remember, running back John Cummings did miss most of the game with a concussion. He got hurt on like the second drive. So that's how Porter and Sparks were able to get more touches than normal. Nice catch by Cassius Troy to bring it into the red zone. Troy has had a really solid season, but he has not scored a touchdown yet, which is very interesting. Speak of the devil! Would you look at that? Cassius Troy with a touchdown. I just jinxed myself. A risky throw by Stephen Westwood. He had to throw that literally a very tight pass. The defender could have made a really nice play, but Troy was able to get to it just in time, and Westlake leads it 7-0. The Aggies have it back after allowing the score. Not a great start, as Nathan Phillips has no time to do anything with it. The Aggie offensive line has not been kind today. That's Dylan Washington who brings them down. 2nd and 14 now for Utah State. Phillips is joined by the running back Pat Jackson in the backfield, as it's going to be a pass. Phillips finds a wide-open Robbie Richardson. The zone coverage does not work. That's a first down for Utah. The Utes are marching it down the field. They now have it inside the red zone at around the 20-ish yard line. 2nd and 3 handoff for Jackson, and he gets popped. The safety, Jacques Ballone, with the hit. Ballone was obviously suspended for all of last week against USC. Middle linebacker David Harris as well was suspended for the first half of that game. And Westlake's defense was a little bit worse without them, which I guess is to be expected to an extent. 3rd and 4, Nathan Phillips looking to throw it. He gets it to Jackson, who loses 3. David Harris chasing behind him, so 4th and 7, and they're going to go for it. I don't know what type of crack is on the Utah sideline, but I got to see what this is. Give me a puff. It looks like they will go for it. They weren't trying to draw Westlake off sides or anything, as Phillips is sacked. Sack number 2 on the day for Big Tuna, Richard Rivers Jr., and Westlake gets it back, capitalizing off of the bad play call by Utah. And let's see how the Hornets will respond as Stephen Westwood is picked off by Brady. His first interception of the season. Brady down the sidelines is pushed out at around the 5 by Westwood and Reggie Herman. Stephen Westwood has not thrown a pick at all this season until now, and it looks like the Utes will start with incredible field position. They should easily be able to punch it in. A potentially costly interception from Westwood. Second and goal now here for Nathan Phillips. He's going to scramble to his right. Wilson sending pressure. End zone touchdown for Robbie Richardson. The corner Tristan Moon was unable to make a play on that football. This game is tied up at 7 apiece. It looks like Utah is going to come out and fight this time, unlike last year. Second and 7 for Westlake, coming off a turnover on the previous possession as Dale McBride loses the football. And it's picked up by Brooks. Down the sidelines, he's brought down at around the 11, actually running out of bounds. McBride already fumbled the football earlier this season, and he does it again. And Westlake once more turns it over, giving Utah incredible field position. And that'll do it for the first quarter pretty much. The momentum has totally shifted in favor of the Utes, and they are currently in the driver's seat. Back-to-back turnovers forced. Let's see if they can make that back-to-back touchdowns. 3rd and 13 now after a few stops, as Phillips is going to go on the screen for Pat Jackson. Jackson breaks the tackle from Anthony Mitchell and is brought down in the end zone by King for the touchdown, and Utah will take the lead as it is now 14-7. The past couple of minutes have just been a disaster, to say the least, for Westlake. The offense has its back, trying to get back into a groove as Irving Porter makes a cut, breaks a tackle. Porter with a nice run to around the 42. It looks like he's at least shown up in this one. Can't really say the same about most of the other players on this team, specifically the offense. 3rd and 1 now from around the 49. Westwood is going to be joined by Isaiah Sparks in the backfield as Westwood keeps it on the option, and he loses 3. Utah with a big play that'll likely force a Westlake punt. I don't think they will go for it in this situation, and they do not. Aggies are already up by 7, and they have a chance to extend their lead here on this possession. Phillips on first down looking to throw it. He gets it to Bobo, who will get the first down reception. Nice catch by Chase Bobo as he runs past Tristan Moon. Following play, Phillips going to look to throw it. His pass is caught by Dunbar. Dunbar breaking tackles, and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by Paul King. King with a nice play on the return. And it looks like Westlake's defense forces a much-needed turnover as we are going to get another look at this one. Was the knee down? That's the question. It doesn't really look like it. It looks like his elbow hit the ground, and that's the reason why the ball came out, and the officials would review it. If reversed, this would be a massive break for Utah, and as you can tell, elbow down, ball is still controlled by the receiver, and therefore the call would be reversed. Massive break for Utah. They get the first down. Let's see if they can capitalize after the near turnover. As Jackson gets the handoff, and he's wrapped up by Dylan Washington. What a start to this game for Dylan Washington. Safe to say he was awake since game time started. 3rd and 1 now for Utah. It looks like they're probably going to try to run it up the middle and get the first down, as it's a handoff from the big fullback Wilson, and he gets it. Bad play up front as there was a wide open lane. Wilson able to capitalize, as here's another 3rd down for Utah. 3rd and 8 now. They are nearing field goal range. Short throw over to Nichols, and he's popped for only a gain of 3 by Bob Adams. 4th and 5. You can make it a 2-score game here, but they're going to go for it again. It didn't work last time, so I don't really know why they think it would work here. As Phillips going to look to throw it. Going to go deep, and his pass is nearly caught by Richardson. Broken up by Tristan Moon, and the Hornets will get the football. A turnover on downs as the play calling for Utah has been shaky. Their offense hasn't even been that good. It's just been capitalizing off of great field position on turnovers. Here's John Cummings, got injured on his first carry of the game last week. He suffered a concussion. His first carry today results in a better play. First down now, Westwood scrambling to his left. Gonna look to throw it. Psych, he's gonna run it. Back juke. Whoop! Nice little play by Westwood as he brings it inside the 40, getting about 18 yards. And Westlake, actually, it looks like they're starting to get some momentum offensively. 2nd and 10 now from around the 38. Stephen Westwood looking to throw it. Going to get it to his younger brother, Carter Westwood, inside the 20. Westlake is now in the red zone as they try to tie it up. First and goal now from around the 6. Westwood and Cummings are in the backfield as Stephen Westwood looking to throw it. Tight pass, and it's caught by Cassius Troy. His second receiving touchdown of the season. Second of the game, if you want to be technical. We are tied up at 14 late here in the first half. Nice throw by Westwood as it looks like Cassius Troy has finally decided to find the end zone. Utes have it back. First down. The screen is picked off by David Harris. He reads the play like a book. Harris knew it was a screen very quickly into the play. He cuts in front of a running back and forces a huge turnover, and it looks like Westlake will get an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And remember, the Hornets do start the second half on offense, so this is really a perfect opportunity to get a ton of momentum. 3rd and 3, Keith Fleming is in the game. It looks like a design run for Fleming as he's brought down at around the 7 for a nice gain of about 13 yards. Westlake calls time. Stephen Westwood back into the game as it is 1st and goal. Going to scramble to his right. Westwood has open room, untouched like weekend homework for the score. And within the matter of seconds, Westlake has gone from down by 7 to up by 7. And it looks like that'll probably do it for the first half unless the Utah Utes can get a quick play before halftime. They don't have a lot of time. They do have some timeouts to burn, so I suppose it is possible. Phillips hands it off for Cam Jackson. Jackson has blocks. Down the field is wrapped up inside the 50 by Kevin Blanchard. And now that they have good field position, I assume Utah is actually going to try to get a play downfield. And without much time here, they're not in field goal range. They're going to have to lob up the Hail Mary. With 6 seconds, I think they could have ran up another play and used that timeout. Instead, they're going to go for the deep ball, and it's caught in the end zone by Robbie Richardson. Are you kidding? The Hail Mary is a success, and Utah will tie it up at the end of the half. Anthony Mitchell got mossed on that play by Richardson, who's been all over the field in this first half. As the Hail Mary is a success, Westlake does get the ball before halftime. They are not in Hail Mary formation, so it doesn't look like they're going to try to go for the same magic that Utah had. Deep ball for Carter Westwood. It's incomplete. And a very dramatic first half in the books. And this game is tied up at 21. Remember when these teams played last year? Westlake was up by probably 4 scores at the halftime break. And after the Hail Mary, this game is tied, and Utah has the momentum going into the second half. However, Westlake does start with the football. 2nd and 3, Cummings and Westwood in the backfield, as Stephen Westwood is quickly sacked for a loss of 7 on the play. A huge stop from Utah, and now it is 3rd down. I think the last thing that Westlake wants to start this second half with is a 3 and out. Isaiah Sparks now the running back in the backfield. Westwood going to look to throw it. Scrambling to his right. Can't really find anybody, and it's somehow caught. What a grab by Carter Westwood. A very tough throw by Stephen Westwood. Getting it right into the thick of things. And that's a nice first down conversion. Following play, 3-back set. Cummings to Stephen Westwood's right. Sparks to the left. Westwood gets a nice block from Isaiah Sparks. And is wrapped up inside the 40 for a nice run. 2nd and 1 now. Westlake continuing to march forward as they try to take the lead. Westwood going to scramble. Nice throw over to Tegan Moon, the twin of Tristan Moon. And he brings it inside the 15-yard line as Westlake is getting closer to the goal line. 1st and goal. Sparks for running back in the backfield. 4 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown in the win against USC. As his first touchdown of this one is going to be only a 1-yarder. He was pushed into the end zone by the offensive tackle, Dwayne Morton. But nonetheless, he's in anyway. And Westlake regains the lead as it is now 21-28. Utah has it back. Phillips on 1st down. It's a screen for Jackson. And he loses about 5. Tristan Moon with a very quick tackle. He was immediately in the backfield and did not let Pac Jackson go anywhere. 3rd and 15 now for Utah after the loss of 5. Here's Nathan Phillips looking to throw it. Short throw over to Nichols, and he is hit very hard by Bob Adams. So Utah would elect to punt, and Westlake has it back. 3rd and 11. They don't want a 3-and-out on this possession as Stephen Westwood going to scramble. Can't find anybody. He hopes his legs can bail him out, and unfortunately they don't. Stephen Westwood only gets 3, wrapped up by a Utah defender. That'll do it for quarter number 3. A fairly low-scoring quarter. Westlake leads it 28-21. However, the Aggies will start the 4th quarter on offense as they try to potentially tie this game up. 3rd and 9 here for Utah. Phillips under pressure from Delvin Hines over to Jackson, who somehow gets the first down. Kevin Blanchard, the safety, totally missed the tackle. That would have been a stop too, but unfortunately for Westlake, they don't get it, and Utah will keep the drive going. A lot of Utah's points today have been because of Westlake's failures. Utah has not really had a pure scoring drive today. The first 2 touchdowns were off of turnovers, and the last one was from the Hail Mary. Nice play from Bobo, as it looks like this could be the drive that Utah actually takes it down the field for 6. 3rd and goal. Phillips looking to throw it. Short pass for Jackson, and he is tackled into the end zone by David Harris for a touchdown. And Utah will tie it up. This game has been way too close for comfort. And now Westlake needs a potential game-winning drive. 2nd and 7. Here's Irving Porter, who's had a great day today. Porter gets a nice block from Reggie Herman and is pushed down past the 50. Had he not run into his blocker, Cassius Troy, right around here, that could have been a bigger gain, but still a good run from Porter, who has easily been Westlake's best running back today. Isaiah Sparks in the backfield on this play is on 2nd and 10. Westwood scrambling to his left, off his back foot, connects with Tegan Moon, who brings it inside the 10. Moon with one of his better games of the season. He has played fairly well today. 2nd and 4 now. Not a whole lot of time to go, under 3 minutes to play as Cassius Troy with the hat trick. His 3rd receiving touchdown of the game, and Westlake will regain the lead. Nice throw by Westwood, as Cassius Troy has been the touchdown machine here in this one, and it's now 35-28. It's comeback season for Utah. They have their timeouts. They have a little bit over 2 minutes to go, but they got to get a conversion here on 3rd and 5. It's a run for Pat Jackson. I don't really get this call. He loses a yard. Jock Valone brings him down, and Utah would decide to make the conservative play call and punt it. So now Westlake has a chance to chew some clock and end it. Westwood's going to look to throw it on 1st down, and it's caught by Tegan Moon, wrapped up past the 40. It looks like Westlake has other plans than going with regular run plays to chew clock. 3rd and 9 now after a pair of short runs. Utah is out of timeout. Stephen Westwood going to scramble with it. He cannot afford to throw an incompletion here, and he doesn't. He gets hit hard for a gain of 0, and it looks like the Hornets are going to have the field goal unit come out. This is a 54-yard attempt for the freshman Zebediah Phoenix II, who has not missed a kick yet this season, and this one is right. No good. The first miss in the career of Zebediah Phoenix II, and the Aggies still have a slight shot. They're out of timeout, but if they can get a few big plays to go their way, anything's possible. They got the Hail Mary to end the first half. Maybe they can get one to end the second half. 1st down here for Utah. They got to get quick passes out of bounds. Phillips going to try to do exactly that as it's caught by Richardson. Again, mossing Anthony Mitchell as Robert Richardson has made Mitchell his personal plaything. It looks like Utah's going to hurry back to the line for a Hail Mary, and the pass is caught by Mac Terry. It is caught by a human, but not by Utah, and this one is over. This game was a lot closer than expected, but Westlake is able to hold on. Nice grab by Terry. That's how this one ends. And Westlake wins a nail-biter, 35-28 against their rivals. This game was a lot closer than it should have been, but you know what? A win's a win, and Westlake improves to 6-0. They clinch a bowl bid for the 12th straight season, and hopefully will leapfrog Michigan to be the #1 team in the nation. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. I know, quite the game. The recruiting special should be up pretty soon. I know it's a little bit later this season than most, but I have been pretty busy with stuff. Hopefully that'll be within the next couple episodes, or at least that's what I anticipate. Hope everybody enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Peace.